Hello my friends, welcome to my Debbie Reed at Cards03 YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you a kit, and I am not a kit person, but I bought this kit and the quality that they had in this kit just blew me away. The kit is Road to Christmas. It's 166227. I highly recommend this kit. I loved it so much I bought another one. So let me show you what the kit has to offer. This kit comes with 2 sheets of these stickers. You get 8 trees, 8 presents, and 8 of the dog. You get 8 of the sentiments, 8 of the sentiments. You get different languages, so you have 2 pages of the Joyful Christmas Wishes and 2 pages of Sending Loads of Christmas Cheer, and then you'd throw away what you don't use. Then you also would have 4 trucks, and you have 2 styles of the trucks. Let me get this out of the way. You would have this style and this style. And then you also have 2 styles of scenery, and these are the 2 scenery styles. Then you have 2 of the heavy-duty cardstock. I'm telling you, Stampin' Up! Really, they knocked this out of the ballpark. This one's a light pattern, and this is a darker pattern. What I did is, just to show you, and then you get 8 of the envelopes, and this is the inside look and the outside, very heavy duty envelopes too. So what I did on the first card, I'm going to just walk you through what I did, and then I will actually make the second card with you. And the reason is because the card is pretty much the easiest of the 2. So what I did is, I wanted to show you, so this is the card base, and if you did the card the way that they have it shown in the catalog, or on the instruction sheet, let me show you the instruction sheet so you can see what I'm doing. So this is the sample of what the cards look like. I didn't even look at the inside of the instruction sheet because I never go by them anyway. So the card would be, you would have this on this card base, and it would be folded, and you would have your truck, and you would put your truck on the card, and you would have your sentiment, and you would put the sentiment on the card. But what I did instead is I took a red card base. Why? Because the inside of the envelope, I thought that was perfect. And then I took the card base and cut it and put that here. And then I took a card base, so you could cut the card, the black cardstock, 3 5/8 by 5, but it's actually better if you cut it, and I will show you this. So if you have the card, the black, and you have it 3 5/8 by 5, well, that's not the one. 3 5/8 by 5, it's not fitting perfect. So I ended up cutting all of my card bases to 3 5/8 by 4 15/16, and then you get a perfect fit. So that's what I did, and I laid that onto the card, and then the truck comes with presents. You can have the presents as is in the kit with, well, I don't have it in front of me. I'm getting ahead of myself is why. So anyway, you have the present, here. You have the presents that are with a white border. I like to trim all of my items, and the truck is with the white border, the present with the white border, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like with it trimmed. So you would have that on there. This is untrimmed. They have the truck popped up. The truck popped up makes it look like it's floating in the air to me. So I'll show you what I did on my card, and then you have your sentiment. So on my card that I made, I'm going to show you the finished product so you can see. So my card, I ended up just gluing the bottom of the truck, and I popped up the top so that it has the dimension that it needs without the truck looking like it's just floating. I trimmed everything on this card, and this is how it would look untrimmed. Because it's going on white, it's not as noticeable but I still like the more trimmed look. So this is this card, and the inside of this card is where I took it, the tree and the dog, and then the only stamping you would have is your inside sentiment. Everything else in this kit is done for you. So that is card 1. Card 2, I'm going to actually put together with you, and it is the other truck. And once again, that kit would be just on this paper. So it would go this way, and this, let me grab the sheet of paper. It would be easier. So this would just lay on like that with your truck. So you've got you've got your truck with the white trim, which for me, anybody that knows me, I would have that cut off. You would have a Christmas tree and sentiment. Anyway, I'm not doing it the way the kit shows you, okay? So the way that I'm doing the card, this one I'm doing in Real Red, the other one I did in Cherry Cobbler. So the one for Real Red, you're gonna take the card, the plaid, and you're gonna cut it to 5 5/16 by 4 1/16. You're gonna cut all of them. And then the lighter color is going to be on the front of the card, and the darker card base is going to be the inside. So I will walk you through that too. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this to my Real Red card base. And put that on there. And then we're going to take our little scene and we're going to add not the 3 5/8 cut, but we're going to add the 3 5/8 and 4 15/16. That just is a perfect fit for these little cards. So I'm going to glue that on. Now I already did the truck just to save some time, and I put that on the card, but I'm going to just walk you through that as well. So because I'm a person that likes to trim everything, so I showed you the truck. This is the truck with the white trim. I don't like that. I just don't like it. But this is so cute. If I can find the tree, here's one. So this will pop out. This is really cute how they design this, because they've left a little gap here where this tree fits in this little opening slot and just sits in the back of the truck. But then you see this white, that just bugged me. And so that's why I trimmed the whole truck and just placed my tree in the truck without all this white. So the kit is super cute. Anyway, so then with the kit, it has a dog. And once again, you can have the dog with the trim on it, or you can cut it. And obviously I cut mine. And there's a little section here by this wheel that I don't like this look either. And that's where I'm going to put my dog, and it's going to sit there. This also is to be popped up, and I'm going to actually put a teeny tiny dimensional on the upper part of this dog, just on this top part. And if I put it the right way, so then I'm going to take the dimensional off and put the dog on the card, but don't want the dog floating. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the bottom of the dog. And I'm going to put the dog's head by this little wheel that I don't want to see that little weird thing. And this dog is just sitting there, cute like that. Then we're going to take this and glue it to the card base. And it's going to go, we're going to make sure I've got that. Okay, it's the right way. And put this right on there, centered. And then there is a tag in the kit that says, sending loads of Christmas cheer. But what I did, because once again, me being me, I didn't like how the full-size tag fit. So I'm going to take one out of here. So this is a foreign language one. Have no idea what it says. have no idea what language it is, but I'm going to show you what I did with this tag. And what I did, well, I took the tag, there's one here already. Okay, I lined the tag up to 1.5 so that this little point is on the 1.5, and I trimmed the top of that. I'm cutting that much off because it just, to me, didn't need to be there, and I wanted this to fit on here where I'm still seeing my border of black. Anybody putting the kit together the way Stampin' Up! Has the kit, you wouldn't have to worry about it because you wouldn't have the black. But because I added the black, oh, I did the wrong one. We're doing the sentiment that I understand. This one says, sending loads of Christmas cheer. And I'm just going to put it right there so I still see my black border. And the reason I trimmed this is I didn't want this flag into the truck. So there is the front of my card. Then what I did is I took the sentiment from Brightest Glow. So it says, sending loads of Christmas cheer, hoping your Christmas shines bright with family, with the love of family and friends. So I went ahead and I stamped that. And then I am going to glue this to the checkered piece. I like the darker edge on the bottom. So this is like that. And then I took my present and I'm going to put the present so it overhangs into the checkered pattern. And that goes right there, just like that. Isn't that cute? And then we will put this on the inside of the card. And we will be done. The set is so, so cute. Truly, I said, I'm not a kit person at all. I will start buying kits that are cute like this. Stampin' Up! Has really upped their game. The cardstock is just super perfect to work with. It's not the thin what they used to have. These stand up super nice. And did I show you the inside of the other one? So this one is Joyful Christmas Wishes with Family, Friends, and Long Peaceful Nights. Those are the two cards. The greetings came from Brightest Glow and Snowy Delights. And I hope you will consider this kit. Super cute, $14. Tax and shipping, it'll come to about $23 something. You're paying less than $3 a card, I believe. $2 if somebody is willing to gift you the kit, that's a bargain, because then they're like $2 or less than $2. But anyway, those are the cards. Hope you like them. They're my alternatives. And buy the kit. I think it'll sell out quickly. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, go make something uniquely yours.